So we opened the episode with Kyle talking to Mauricio about how Sutton was badgering her about that marriage. But the real star is her green reverse ostrich Hermes. That bag is thing. Over with Sutton, she's planning a party. We celebrating 4 years of the Sutton stove. God, I don't know, 4 years of people buying your tacky crap. Well, I guess in LA they got a lot of tasteless rich folk. Wait, yeah, how you gonna say you did it all on your own, but you was using your husband's $300,000 a month? Heifer, please. So then Crystal calls and asks her if Kyle gonna come to her shindig, and she said, well, I don't want the heifer fighting. I'm a businesswoman. I'm pissed the heifer called me a little drunk. Oh, it's all about the money. You afraid this could affect that hefty's spousal support if your husband thinks you're hitting the sauce. Kyle goes to therapy and talks about how she ain't getting on with Kathy. And Kyle's best friend apparently chose to leave the world. And that was the most together person she knew, so this has really thrown Kyle for a loop, probably more than the marriage. Over with Garcelle, she on a date with her kid and his girlfriend. So now we got the new heifer in her house. The kitchen looked nice. Over with Heifer Jane, she calls her mama and lets her know about her Vegas residency. But what she didn't let her know was she ain't got an audience that's gonna show up. So all the heifers is getting ready for Sutton shindig. Kyle whines to her girlfriend Morgan about Sutton and Garcelle calling her on her new jury and her lack of man. Kyle's coming with Kim. And you know Kim's a pit bull for her sister. Sutton, you better get ready, get ready. Oh, God. So everybody get there and congratulate Sutton. And then she's got to give an Aukie speech and tries to talk about, hopefully it's not ladies throwing labels at each other, but tonight I love labels. Oh, so now Sutton has to rub it in Kyle's face. This is my first drink of the day. I just wanted to check with you, Mom. So Kyle confronts Sutton and she's like, okay, you upset at the little dig I threw, but I've had one too many too. Garcelle asks Erica how she felt about Denise's confrontation, and Erica's just as confused now as we all were then. So then Kyle's still mad about who brought up the ring and was it a makeup gift, and Sutton said that was Garcelle, not me, so now we gotta get her over here. Garcelle said, oh yeah, that was me, I own it. Stood 10 toes down. But then Sutton starts snipping about her drinking accusations, and even if she wanted to pop a pill with her Prosecco, it's not that kind of medicine. And Sutton's pissed with the chip heifer too, calling her a boozy fool. Crystal told me. The chip heifer like, oh, I gotta go straighten this out with Crystal. It's episode 8 and she done finally piped up. Kyle wants to get on the good foot with Sutton, but that denial comment hurt her. All right, Crystal standing on business. She said, chip heifer, you and Kyle said Sutton was a little drunk. L'Oreal, because you're worth it. So now we got Anne-Marie asking Sutton about her neuropathy. And she's like, you're on gabapentin? She like, you can't drink on gabapentin. Sutton said, my doctor said I can. Heifer, you can't. Not no neuropathy drug. And then we go into Sutton's esophageal issues. Her throat is sphincter. Girl, Sutton said you need my Kaiser card. Oh, God, she said her brother gets his esophagus stretched out. And you choose not to. That's why you can't get a second date. And we end it with Sutton coming into her own. Well, that was the shit, and I'ma see you soon for something. And drop it low for Jesus. News. An influencer said she got a Christian BBL. I lifted my ass for Jesus. I had them cut my roll. For God I stroll on that whole stroll. At least she ain't go overseas to do it. She said she got spiritual permission from God. I mean, it's your body. Do what you want to do. You never know, maybe that will lead you to your spiritual partner, the love that God had designed for you. Maybe, your man into big asses. But I will drop it low for Jesus. I will take this new ass to the Christmas mass. Pop it for Jesus. How else you gonna be fruitful and multiply? She said that ass just wasn't cutting it. Faith without works is dead. And she said, I'ma work my body. I'ma work my body. Baby, I'ma shake my ass to get to the promised land. Bigger asses for Jesus. We gon' fill these thighs so I can stand in that heavenly line. It can be holy. Just make sure they ain't leave your ass holy. Beyonce and Rihanna were considered for the color purple. What would they have done? I mean, Beyonce was good in Dreamgirls. I'll give her that. But I'm sorry. We don't need to see her. I just don't think she has the range for that. And Rihanna, I mean, it could have been a cute cameo like Diane Carroll's role in Eve's Bayou. But other than that, I ain't seeing her ass either. They don't need to be in everything. But in Ozempic news, Oprah admits to getting the shot and dropping 40 pounds. I mean, we've been watching you run around with your new waist. I know you pissed they couldn't have come out with that shit 30 years ago. Where is my chapstick? In Cankle news, Bethany Ankle says she's apologized to longtime nemesis Martha Stewart. Martha never gave a fart about you. You were not in that billionaire's wheelhouse. You might could live in her neighborhood, but you ain't in her wheelhouse. She does not lie awake thinking about you. She looks younger than you in her 80s. Martha Stewart is the definition of stand on business and you stand on bullshit. We don't hear about your reckoning anymore. You really thought you had something going? Reckoning. Meanwhile, we're still Martha Stewart living. Ashley's gonna be homeless, 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 homeless. 'Cause a prenup with a hole in it, yeah. They say she got less, got less, got less, got less, got less than a heifer that was holding it. Broke, but 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 broke. The Coudins can you. Bussy in the morning, bussy in the evening, bussy at summertime. When you're grabbing bussy, you might end up doing time. Bussy in the morning, bussy in the evening, bussy at supper time. If you're grabbing bussy, you might end up doing time. Bitch, stop clocking my pussy miles. Stop clocking my pussy miles. Bitch, stop clocking my pussy miles. This ain't your odometer. Not your odometer. Not your odometer.